Welcome to our exploration of the unique experiences that spiritually gifted individuals often encounter. Today, we will delve deep into the realms of the unseen, where the subtleties of spiritual gifts unfold in ways that can sometimes be puzzling, yet deeply transformative. Our journey will cover 8 strange phenomena that are frequently only noticed by those with heightened spiritual sensitivity. Experiencing time differently. One of the first peculiar experiences that spiritually gifted people might encounter is a different perception of time. Have you ever noticed moments when time seems to expand or contract, depending on your state of consciousness? For those with spiritual gifts, this is a common occurrence. Time may seem to slow down during meditation or speed up when you are deeply aligned with your purpose. This altered perception of time isn't just a psychological trick. It's a profound realization that time is not as linear or fixed as our everyday experiences would suggest. Instead, it's fluid and can be experienced differently depending on one's vibrational state. For the spiritually gifted, this can serve as a tool to deeper understanding and connection with the universe. Another strange phenomenon is the intense synchronicity that spiritually gifted people often experience. Synchronicities, those surprising coincidences that seem too timely to be mere coincidence, are frequent and striking. You might think of someone, only to receive a call from them moments later, or you might stumble upon an opportunity that aligns perfectly with your thoughts or needs at that moment.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
What could be the purpose of these synchronicities? They often serve as signposts, guiding us towards our higher purpose, reassuring us that we are on the right path, or encouraging us to explore new avenues. Moving to our third point, have you ever felt an inexplicable connection with nature that goes beyond simple appreciation or enjoyment? Spiritually gifted individuals often report feeling a deep, communicative bond with the natural world. This can manifest as an intuitive understanding of animals' needs, an empathetic feeling towards plants, and even a profound sense of unity with the earth itself. This connection is about more than enjoying the outdoors. It's about recognizing the interdependence of all life forms and the energy that flows between us. It's a reminder of the web of life and our place within it. Our fourth point touches on heightened sensory perceptions. Many spiritually gifted individuals report not just enhanced senses, seeing brighter colors, hearing more subtle sounds, but also perceiving auras or energies around people or places. This heightened sensory perception can sometimes be overwhelming, but it also opens up a new dimension of interaction with the world. It allows spiritually gifted people to navigate their environments with a deep awareness of the unseen energies. Now, I invite you to reflect on these points. Have you ever experienced any of these phenomena? How did they make you feel, and what did they teach you about your own spiritual journey? Profound emotional empathy. The fifth strange thing that spiritually gifted people experience is profound emotional empathy. This goes beyond the usual ability to sympathize with others' feelings. Spiritually gifted individuals might find themselves actually feeling the emotions of others as if they were their own. This can occur in close proximity or even at a distance, sensing the emotional state of someone they are connected to, regardless of the physical separation. This profound empathy can be both a gift and a challenge. It enables a deep understanding and connection with others, fostering compassion and support. However, it also requires learning to distinguish between one's own emotions and those of others to avoid emotional overwhelm. This skill of emotional discernment is crucial for those who find themselves frequently impacted by the emotions of those around them. Moving on, the sixth experience is the occurrence of visions and premonitions. Spiritually gifted people often report receiving messages in the form of visions, either while awake or in dreams, that provide guidance, warnings, or insights into future events. These visions can be symbolic or literal, and they often come at moments when guidance is most needed. The purpose of these visions can vary, but they often serve to steer individuals along their spiritual path or to alert them to potential outcomes based on current actions. Understanding and interpreting these messages can be a lifelong task, requiring a deep attunement to one's intuition and an openness to the unseen guidance that surrounds us. The seventh experience is sudden bursts of creativity. Spiritually gifted individuals may find that they are channels for profound creative energies, experiencing intense periods of inspiration that lead to the creation of art, literature, music, or ideas that can be transformative both personally and for others. This creativity often feels like it comes from a source beyond the self, flowing through them as if they are merely the conduit for its expression. This phenomenon underscores the connection between spiritual sensitivity and creative expression. It suggests that creativity may be a form of communication from the spiritual realm, offering new perspectives and solutions that might not be reached through ordinary thought processes. Finally, the eighth and perhaps the most profound experience that spiritually gifted people often report is a deep sense of oneness with the universe. This is more than a philosophical belief. It is a visceral feeling of interconnectedness that transcends the ordinary sense of self. It can come during moments of meditation, in nature, or even in the midst of daily life. This sense of oneness is accompanied by a profound peace and a deep knowing that everything is interconnected and every action has significance far beyond what is immediately apparent. It brings with it a responsibility to live in a way that honors this interconnectedness, promoting harmony and understanding. Now, I invite you to sit with these descriptions. Do they resonate with you? Have they sparked a recognition of experiences in your own life that perhaps you hadn't fully understood before? As we conclude this part of our exploration, take a moment to reflect on how these experiences might influence your view of your own spiritual gifts. How might they be guiding you towards your higher purpose? When you're ready to delve further into how to cultivate and manage these gifts, we can continue our conversation. Just let me know when you would like to proceed. Welcome back, as we now move into a deeper understanding and practical guidance on how to nurture and manage the spiritual gifts we've discussed. This final section is dedicated to empowering you with knowledge and tools to not only embrace, but also effectively utilize your spiritual gifts in a way that enriches your life and the lives of those around you. Cultivating your spiritual gifts. To begin, cultivating your spiritual gifts is akin to tending a garden. It requires patience, care, and the right conditions. Regular practices such as meditation, prayer, or mindful walking can help you attune more deeply to your spiritual senses. These practices create a space for you to connect with your inner self and the universal energy that flows through everything. Meditation, in particular, is a powerful tool. It helps to quiet the mind and allows you to tune into the subtle energies that you may not notice in the hustle and bustle of daily life. Through meditation, you can learn to control and harness your empathy, manage sensory overload, and even receive insights through visions or intuitive thoughts. For those who experience profound emotional empathy, setting energetic boundaries is crucial. Learning to shield yourself or to cleanse your energy field can prevent you from becoming emotionally depleted. Techniques such as visualizing a protective light around you or grounding yourself through connection with nature can be very helpful. It's also beneficial to practice discernment in distinguishing between your emotions and those you pick up from others. This can be developed through mindfulness and reflection, asking yourself whether the emotions you are feeling truly belong to you. When it comes to visions and premonitions, keeping a journal can be a valuable tool. Documenting your visions and the events that follow can help you understand and interpret the messages more clearly. Over time, you may begin to notice patterns or symbols that have specific meanings for you. Education is also key. Studying spiritual symbols, the language of dreams, and even psychological archetypes can provide you with the tools to decode the messages you receive. Engaging with a community or a mentor who shares these experiences can also offer guidance and reassurance. As for managing bursts of creativity, creating a routine where you regularly engage in creative activities can help channel this energy productively. Whether it's writing, painting, music, or any other form of artistic expression, the important thing is to provide an outlet for the creative energies to flow. It's also valuable to recognize that these bursts of creativity are not just for your benefit, but may have messages or healing meant for others as well. Sharing your creative works can be a powerful way to connect with and inspire others. Finally, living with a sense of oneness with the universe calls for a commitment to conscious living. This means making choices that align with the greater good and recognizing the impact of your actions on others and on the environment. It involves living authentically in accordance with your values and being open to the lessons that life, in its interconnectedness, teaches you. As we conclude this exploration, remember that being spiritually gifted is a journey, not a destination. It involves continuous learning, adjusting, and growing. The challenges and oddities experienced along the way are not just obstacles but opportunities to deepen your understanding of yourself and the universe. Take your time to absorb the insights and practices discussed. Allow them to resonate with your experiences and integrate them into your life at your own pace. If ever you feel overwhelmed or uncertain, remember that this is a shared journey, and support is always available, whether through like-minded communities, spiritual mentors, or deeper personal reflection. Whenever you're ready to explore further or need guidance on specific aspects of your spiritual journey, feel free to seek out those resources. Each step forward on this path is a step towards greater harmony, understanding, and fulfillment. Thank you for taking this time to explore the deep and intriguing world of spiritual gifts with me.